I'm 73 years old, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that life has a funny way of teaching you lessons when you least expect them. It took me over half a century to figure out some truths that, if I'd known them earlier, would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of wrong turns, and a lot of wasted time. Today, I want to give you a shortcut. I want to share the wisdom that took me 52 years to gather, so you don't have to waste yours. Let's start with the most precious thing you have: time. When you're young, you feel like you have an infinite supply of it. I remember being in my 20s, thinking I had all the time in the world to figure things out, to chase every dream, to say yes to every opportunity. But time is like sand slipping through your fingers. You don't notice it going until one day you look down and the pile is much smaller than you thought. The biggest mistake you can make is believing you have forever. You don't. That someday you're always talking about. Someday I'll travel. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll tell them how I feel. That someday is a thief. It steals your present moments and gives you a false promise of a future that may never come. So, do it now. Whatever it is, start today. Even a small step is better than no step at all. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. The only moment you truly have is this one, right now. Next, let's talk about people. Your relationships are the true currency of your life. Not your job title, not the car you drive, not the money in your bank account. When I look back, my fondest memories aren't of my professional achievements. They're of laughing with my wife until our sides hurt, watching my children take their first steps, having long, rambling conversations with old friends. These are the moments that make up the tapestry of a well-lived life. But here's the lesson it took me too long to learn. Choose your circle wisely. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who challenge you to be better, who see the best in you even when you can't see it in yourself. And just as importantly, learn to let go of those who drain your energy, who belittle your dreams, and who bring negativity into your life. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. You can't pour from an empty cup, and toxic relationships will drain you dry. Cherish the good ones, nurture them. Call your parents, visit your grandparents, tell your friends you love them. Don't assume they know. Now, a tough one: regret. If you live long enough, you'll collect a few. I certainly have. I regret the words I didn't say, the chances I didn't take because I was afraid of failing. Fear is a cage we build for ourselves. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of the unknown. It keeps us small. Let me tell you something. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful person I know has failed, often spectacularly. The difference is, they didn't let it define them. They saw it as a lesson, a stepping stone. They got back up. So, be brave. Take the risk. Ask for the promotion. Start the conversation. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. You make a mistake. Trust me, the pain of trying and failing is temporary. The pain of regret, of wondering what if, can last a lifetime. Don't carry that weight. Live a life so full of experiences that there's no room for what-ifs. Let's touch on success. Our society has a very narrow definition of it. It's usually tied to wealth and status. I chased that for a long time. I worked long hours, sacrificed family time, all in pursuit of what I thought was success. And I achieved it by most people's standards. I had the title, the house, the respect, but I felt empty. Because true success, the kind that fills you with a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, is different. It's about finding work that gives you purpose, even if it doesn't make you a millionaire. It's about being proud of the person you are when no one is watching. It's about having strong relationships and a healthy mind and body. It's about finding joy in the simple things, a beautiful sunset, a good book, a home-cooked meal. Redefine success on your own terms. Don't let society's scorecard dictate your success. When you're on your deathbed, you won't be thinking about your quarterly reports. You'll be thinking about the love you shared and the joy you felt. And that brings me to the most important lesson of all. What truly matters? It's shockingly simple. What matters is love. It's kindness, it's compassion, it's being a good person. It's leaving the world a little bit better than you found it. We get so caught up in our own dramas, our own ambitions, our own little worlds. We forget that we're all connected. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to add a little bit of good to the world. A simple smile to a stranger, a patient ear for a friend in need, an act of forgiveness. These things ripple outwards in ways you can't even imagine. Do want get so busy climbing the ladder that you forget to be kind to the people around you. In the end, your character is your legacy, not your accomplishments. So, here's my advice, from a 73-year-old man to you. Don't waste your time. Cherish your people. Be brave and avoid regret. Define your own success. And above all, be kind. I've lived long enough to know these things aren't clichés. They are the fundamental truths of a happy life. It took me 52 years to learn them the hard way. I'm giving them to you now. Please, don't waste yours figuring it all out. Start living by these truths today. Thank you for letting me share a piece of my heart with you. If this resonated, consider subscribing for more real stories and real advice. I'm curious which of these lessons hit you the hardest. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear what you're going to change after watching this. Thanks for watching.